you know your birthday's looming and you know it's going to be that one that suddenly decides that you were an old age pensioner. And you possibly thought about it, as I have, for a few months beforehand. It's a question of whether you let it define you, isn't it? Do you want to be defined as an old person, or do you want to just live your best life as if you were still that kid who came here 30 years ago? And yeah, that's the latter really that I want to try and do. But in a lot of videos you watch on YouTube, people reflect back on their times, you know, what would I do different? I'm not going to do that. Well, I'm not going to do that. Not really about it, because I kind of believe that you're already living a life that is predestined. It is what it is, and we've done what we've done. All we can do now is look back and think, okay, have I learned anything? And if I have, that's great. But look to change the future, because you can't change the past. But have I learned anything? I mean, you'd be the best judge of that. What do you think have been the changes in me? Positive changes.
That's a caveat.
Too many negative ones to go through. We're going to do that. So what do you think have been the main changes you've seen in me, for the good or the bad?
Do you know, you really haven't actually changed that much in outlook. You've always been mildly philosophical, I think. I think you are now more patient, perhaps. Young men tend to be a bit impatient, don't they?
And how's that? For sure.
I think
patience is a virtue that I've picked up more of.
Yeah. From a totally selfish point of view, and not just selfish, but also shallow. He's a really good cook now too. So he picked the wins, right?
I'm a good cook, or I'm just a willing cook. There's a difference.
No, he's really, really good. He's very creative. He's bloody messy. He's really creative. I don't know. I think you're just slightly mellower. Still a bit fiery from time to time, mind. I mean, you wouldn't want to upset him. Because
I don't believe that for a minute. I'm just tranquil, I am.
You're pretty mellow. You're pretty mellow. But, you know, he doesn't like injustice. He doesn't like it when things are wrong when they should be right. But he's very much a bigger picture man, I think.
I'm a bigger man, that's for sure. Certainly fatter than I was 30 years ago.
Loads of stuff hasn't changed, though. You're still utterly gorgeous.
Yeah, of course I am.
You are?
It's a good job we never changed that prescription on your sunglasses. Really is. What does the future hold for us then? What do you think?
More fun.
More fun, yeah. Less stress, I think.
Less stress?
Yeah,
more
because
fun.
it's the stress that'll kill you eventually. Am I going to retire? No. I intend to keep working for as long as I'm allowed, and I mean that from a health perspective, or until I get utterly sick of the job that I do and pack it in. But I think it keeps an interest going, because I'm a little bit older than you, aren't I?
A couple of months.
So you're not retiring, are you?
I'm not retiring, no.
So you'll retire in maybe 10 years' time if you're lucky.
If I'm lucky.
So yeah, I mean, I'd just be wandering around on my own, doing whatever you would do on your own. I wanted a bag for life for my birthday today, so I could wander around the supermarket every afternoon.
One of those ones with oldie written on that you get
for
from
the yellow
Aldi.
labels that I can take back home and make something of.
Of a stickered item.
Yeah, it's not going to happen actually. That. Oh, no. So yeah, keep on working. That might be able to make us able to afford more breaks, more holidays, do more of the things we could never do when we were younger for whatever reason. I mean, 2024 and 2025 are the first years we've taken holidays for probably,
oh gosh, however long.
25 years. Yeah, we intend to try and make up for lost time. At the moment, there's 5 of us living at home, which is great. That won't last, because people move on and move upward. So we'll be looking to downsize at some point, won't we?
Yeah, that's going to be a skip job. We've got so much stuff to clear out. Wow.
And we have got a lot of stuff, and some of it's sentimental, and
And quite a lot of it isn't.
will be kept, and some of it is sentimental and will just have to go, you know. But it only hurts to throw away something for about a minute and then you've forgotten about it. Because really, at the end of the day, you're not going to take anything with you at the end, are you? So apart from memories, so that's what we want to try and do, is make memories, rather than hang on to a load of crap that really is just material stuff. So yeah,
Don't get us wrong, we've had a blast.
we have.
We may not have been travelling abroad for a long time or anything like that, but we have had fun at every opportunity it was possible to have fun. We've had it.
Yeah.
You've got to make the most of things.
Yeah. And I think the biggest factor in all of that, Bird's really giving his heart out, isn't he, with that song?
He's joining in.
There we go.
It's a happy birthday in Bird.
Yeah. I think because we spend so much time together and we like spending time together, we actually enjoy it. We're not looking to get away from each other. And that's been a big factor, will be in the future. We thought we'd come back here and just have a look around for old time's sake. Has it changed? Of course it has. It's been 20 odd years since we've here.
You can get married here now.
It's a wedding venue, apparently, yeah.
It used to be all mud and rabbits back in the day.
So it's this little oasis sort of stuck between Concert Castleside and Edmund Byers, that kind of area.
Blanchland's over there.
Blanchland, yeah.
Somewhere. Quite historic.
So we're going to move on, I think, next to somewhere else, and we're going to try and head for the coast next. So here we go. Well, we've moved on about 50 miles. Just a steady amble through the countryside.
Got lost a couple of times.
Got lost a couple of times, only briefly.
Standard.
The roads have changed since the last time we were here. But again, this is another place that we haven't visited for many years. Remarkably, it hasn't changed much at all.
No.
It's pretty much exactly as we remember it.
But it is the coast. It's difficult to move the coast.
That's true. We'll just have a little look around. That's Whitley Bay over there.
Twinkling, isn't it, in the sun?
Lovely.
Beautiful.
So we started a conversation, didn't we, at the reservoir, Derwent Reservoir, about reflections on being older and not so much thinking about what went before and what you may or may not have learned, but more consideration to the future, really.
Ever since I met you, you've always been thinking, how can I make things better? How can I improve things in all aspects of life? You know, whether it's yourself, personal improvement, or whether it's business. When we were running the businesses, it was a constant daily, how can we do it better? Let's look at the metrics. And I think now that we're approaching a time where you've got a bit more time for yourself, then stuff like this, if it becomes a YouTube channel, if it's just something for somewhere for us to store memories, for the our kids to look at, and for us in our dotage to look back and remember all the things we've done and the times we've had. I think this is a really good addition to your repertoire. And
that was the idea. I mean, the thought process of recording things that we'd done on a holiday only started recently, and it was only to send messages back to the kids, really, wasn't it?
It was.
And as you say, to look back on in the future, maybe using YouTube as a holding channel, so to speak.
A bit like a photo album, but alive.
That's right.
And also, we have had some inspiration from, there are some YouTubers called Steve and Carol, who are great. We love watching them. But Carol said once that when she looks at the videos they've made, she goes, oh, I forgot we did that.
Yeah.
And we've been doing the same, because you pack so much in.
Even in just a short time, you look back and think, really, did we go there? Did we do that? And I don't remember that. So we've got, something to thank Steve and Carol Vano, I think the name is.
Is it?
I think so. Because I think they started their channel for a similar reason. If it's just somewhere to park videos that we can look back on in our dotage and remember, then that's fine. I mean, I like to look at them when we're traveling on a plane, for example, because it passes the time. So I just replay them on the phone and look at the previous experiences while I look forward to the next one. So it's a good thing to do, I think. And I'm pleased we did this today. I mean, we visited a couple of places from our past. which we probably wouldn't have come to if we just hadn't thought, you know what, let's just go and do it.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm pleased we did because it's a lovely day. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today, isn't it?
I think the power's gone to my head. I'm in charge of the stick.
Yeah, in charge of the stick. But I've enjoyed it. I think we need to do more of this. Weekends, we just tend to do the mundane, don't we? Like washing and, well, you do the washing, I do the cooking. And nobody does a housework. That's kind of the way that it goes. So yeah, as Quentin Crisp would say, you know, the dust only gets to such a depth and then it never seems to get any worse. And I guess he's right about that. But yeah, I think it's given us a motivation to maybe look around a bit more at where we live and spend a bit more time at weekends particularly, doing nice things for us, and weekdays or work days.
We need to explore more, don't we?
We do. Yeah, we do.
Do more stuff.
Yeah.
Get out.
We got into a rut of just doing the same old, but we need to get out of it.
Yeah. But for a long time, we worked 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Which was fine. Financially, it was great. But now it's time to have a bit more, I don't know, just us time, really.
Yeah, I mean, those guys on that podcast or vlog, whatever you want to call it, By the Curb.
Oh, yeah, they're great. Yeah.
They're great, yeah.
But they get out and about. They do all sorts. Yeah, they're really adventurous.
And they make the effort. And once they've made the effort, they seem to enjoy it. And I think that's the key. We need to make more effort. Be more fun. Have more fun. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Mummy?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to see if we can find some fish and chips now.